Hello, Anne Claire. I'm excited.
Hello.
Oh yeah, hello. I'm excited to meet with you today because you've been sharing some wonderful stories about how you've been working with children, and in particular these 8-year-olds you were sharing. And I'm sure that our listeners are going to be very intrigued to see what happens when you share some of these core principles with them.
Yeah, so I've been going into a primary school, and I've been teaching with two classes, 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds, a massage in school program. And I've adapted it somewhat to bring in the principles of the biodynamic network, brain network, neuroscience, and Susan's turtling in terms of the self-soothing, self-massage, teaching them to stroke their shoulders. And it comes from the idea that they're learning how to identify by looking at their inner turtle, where they're at, whether they're inside their shell or outside their shell, and teaching them, starting to plant little seeds that they are able to self-regulate, because our bodies have such a capacity to be able to heal ourselves. And when we're in a group, how we can co-regulate with each other. And because children are so empathic that they have the ability to really connect, the idea is that it's nurturing that natural empathy they have. And through the massage, it's encouraging that communication and dialoguing with respectful touch. But one of the things that we do is at the beginning is drawing a picture to see how they're feeling, and at the end of the course doing another picture. And I don't have any other pictures, but we did little gingerbread men before and after, and just seeing how they felt before and then after, doing the turtling, the soothing, and then giving massage to each other and being listened to, being asked how the pressure is, how they like it, and having that respectful touch, and the transformation that happens in these children, as with all of us, when we have that space held for us, is really, really wonderful and magic, as Susan says. And I've got some lovely pictures of some of the drawings that the 8-year-olds did. Because at the beginning of the session, we're talking about identify where your inner turtle is for you. And at the end of the session, notice where it is. And in the last session, I asked them where their inner turtle was at the beginning. And at the end, I asked them where their turtle was. And I asked them if they wanted to share a group. And one of the children was, his turtle was all very excited and had been from the beginning because he loves the massage. So he was super excited. And then his turtle was busy being excited at the end as well. And then another child said, oh, my turtle is starting to peek out. And I said, oh, is that because your turtle was inside shell? And he nodded. And then some other children started putting out their hand and saying, my turtle's starting to peek out as well. And I said, oh, was your turtle tucked away before? Yes. And so each child, and there was about 5 of them, started saying, my turtle's starting to peek out. And the fact that they were able to share in a group how they were actually feeling on the inside, I thought was so touching and incredibly powerful, that there was enough trust and coherence in the group that they could share with each other. So I'm going to show, if that's all right.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, yes.
Happy turtle pictures after the massage under the rainbow with their turtle. It's just so sweet.
And was that the little boy that was so excited? His turtle was that his?
No, that was someone else. I think he did a picture of himself with a square nose and a big head and sun shining. There's lots of sun and hearts, just general happy feelings. But there were these little turtle ones. There's a turtle that's swimming out in the water.
Oh.
And then there's this one, which I love, which she's saying, dans les fluides, because obviously I was talking about being in the fluids. And she's obviously picked up the language of being in the fluids. as I was wafting one of my turtles in the air. And this is another one with lots of hearts, and his mum and dad, and balloons, I think, and smoke. But the general, hold on. Oh, there's another turtle one here. This is a happy turtle one with a big, huge turtle with a little person next to it. But
Wow.
the idea was that they were just, just drawing how they felt, but that there was quite a few turtles showing up, showed to me that they had really taken on board that whole concept of where their turtle was, which is absolutely huge, as we all know. If we can identify where our inner turtle is, that's starting to make friends with ourselves and listening to where we are in a very deep, deep, deep way.
Wow. That's wonderful, Anne-Claire. And what would you like people to take away after watching your video? What kind of message would you like to share?
Yeah, that it's possible that children, even though they're really quite small, can really take hold of these very simple but very deep awarenesses of themselves. Because I was even teaching a little bit of the network neuroscience to help them become aware where they were in the social brain, or where they were in their imaginations, and why they couldn't concentrate, and the yawning and stretching, and just repeating it every week. They really got it. We talked about the blue section of the brain, but they really understood it, and it was just really amazing. Like I was sharing before, just the fact that as a group, they were starting to share how they felt in the group, and then they could start trusting the group to share that. And for me, the importance that we as individuals can start to learn to self-regulate, and as a group we can start to co-regulate and build trust in community. And for me, that's so powerful, starting with these children, the fact that they get it and they can grow with this. I think it's huge. The little seeds can grow big, and if more children can learn about the self-regulating and that empathy and the connection, and how being empathic with someone else can help them come out of their turtle shell, I think that's really powerful. So yeah, that's my little activist movement for creating shift in this world.
That's a very huge,
kids that can do that.
very huge activist movement, starting with kids. How many weeks did you work with them?
It was 6 weeks.
6
so
weeks.
It was just 6 sessions.
Yeah. So what we want to do with sharing this video is inspire parents and practitioners and families to just trust that there are these very loving, simple concepts that, as you say, just help nurture empathy and help kids connect and create more trust in a world that, can be very scary out there. And you're doing some amazing, magical work. So thank you for sharing this, Anne-Claire. I love it. I'm just so touched that you're taking this work into your own unique way for you as a creative artist to bring this in. And it's just very delightful and heartwarming. Thank you. All right. Take care.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.